Hey y'all, it's your boy Shadow469, and today instead of showing you awesome gameplay, I think I'm gonna tell y'all a little story. So sit back and relax and let me tell you some of my past. So, it was like around 6th grade when me and my friend were coming home from school as usual. I needed a pencil, so I took his from his bag, and he turned around and asked what the fuck I did. I said, I was just looking for something, and of course he didn't believe me. He asked me to check his hand, and sure enough, I had the pencil. And so I started running because, well, he got mad, and then so what happened was I had started running down the hill as he was chasing me, and then I turned back to check if he got any closer, and then I must have turned a little bit because I tripped over one of the people on our block's row of flowers, and I crushed this particular pink flower that he seemed to grow attached to, and it got all crunched up and shit. And of course, me and my friend panicked because that man's was like crazy. But so we picked up the flower, and he asked, "What the fuck were you gonna do?" He started panicking. I was like, "Oh, it's okay, calm down." But we looked up the block and we saw his pickup truck coming down the hill, and that's when I started panicking. So what I did was I grabbed the flower, I threw it into his neighbor's yard, and then picked their pink flower and put it in the guy's yard, and then we started running. And so he came home and didn't see us running, so he didn't really suspect anything. Like a day or two later, I came over to my friend's house to go see what he wanted to do, and he was just sitting there shocked, and I was like, "Why? What's wrong?" And then he looked over and he was watching the guy arguing with his neighbor, because apparently the man was cleaning his pool, and he found that the flower was in his yard, was in the neighbor's yard. And so he was trying to figure out why the fuck it was over there. But of course the neighbor didn't know why. And so the guy threatened to get authorities involved. I don't know why, because it's the fucking flower. But so the neighbor decided to just pay for it because he didn't want any of his bullshit. And then so about another day or so later, well, nothing happened. The guy got his flower back, and it was all pretty much resolved. So yeah, that was just a little something. It only lasted 3 minutes around, and I hope you like that, because I kind of want to get into doing shit like that. I mean, it's not necessarily for my sake, because I don't want to record. It's just gotta stretch out, you know what I mean? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and let me stretch this out 10 more seconds. Share, and subscribe, I guess, if you're new, and bye!